Alright, what's up, y'all? I got a good one for you today. The trading strategy that I have named the slip and rip. This has been a requested video for me to break this strategy down again. I made a video about this 9 months ago. It also happens to be the most popular video on my channel. This trading strategy led to me being able to quit my job because it is such a high win rate and I trusted it so much that I would just load the boat, throw the farm at it, and it played out for me and it worked well. And I know if you do the same, you can do that too. You can quit your job, you can take your trading to the next level. But to understand it, you guys are going to have to understand the way I look at Power of 3. Here's the original version, right? AMD, accumulation, manipulation, and then finally distribution. This is not logical to me. Therefore, I created my own understanding of it. First off, I believe manipulation phase occurs first. This is what pushes price below the midnight opening. And then this is also known as a Judas swing, a false move. It is straight up just market manipulation. As you'll see once you start studying the setup, you'll see that it is clear that the algorithm flips on, pushes price below the midnight opening. All right, so accumulation phase. Will come after the manipulation phase. This is when price is at or below the midnight opening price. Smart money in this example is going to be accumulating a short position above the midnight opening price. So now you guys starting to see what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you the real way that price is accumulated and then distributed. All right, and then now smart money, the large institutions, will let price work in its normal movement direction that it has been on the high time frames. So then they distribute into the end of the day, and then that's when you start seeing the move back inside the range, and then you get the closing price forming the end of the wick on the daily chart. So now hopefully you're seeing what I've done. I've just swapped the accumulation and then manipulation phase. And then here it is. This is a bad diagram I made. And it's kind of horrible. Look at it. But anyways, you get the point, right? So price is manipulated down below the midnight opening, and then the smart money accumulates it, and then price moves up and they distribute it in towards the end of the day there. Okay, and then here are the rules that I originally made. You can go ahead and take a quick look at them. I'll break these down one by one for you guys, but these are the original rules that I came up with. We're going to change some of those things. So let's go ahead and jump into the motherfucking charts. Okay, so let's bust this out. I'm going to do it rule by rule, step by step. First thing you're going to want to do, though, is go ahead and pull up your laptop or whatever you've been studying price on. Pause the video, pull it up, and then go to Monday, the 13th of November. All right, so hopefully you guys did that because doing this with me is going to greatly help you. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the indicator section, and then you're going to download two indicators. The first one is high HTF power of 3 by 2 degrees. Now go ahead and pause it and do what I'm about to show you. So it will show up as PO3 on your chart. Go ahead and push the settings and then change it to a time frame of 1 day. Click use midnight opening and then only have this one clicked and then this one clicked, and then show the range in price, and then bottom left, that's this thing, else it will be on your chart and super big and annoying. And then turn the labels and the text off on the opacity. Boom. So now you got that one. Now the second one is going to be, first thing you're going to want to do, though, is go ahead and pull up your laptop or whatever you've been studying price on. Pause the video, pull it up, and then go to Monday, the 13th of November. All right, so hopefully you guys did that because doing this with me is going to greatly help you. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the indicator section, and then you're going to download two indicators. The first one is high HTF power of 3 by 2 degrees. Now go ahead and pause it and do what I'm about to show you. So it will show up as PO3 on your chart. Go ahead and push the settings and then change it to a time frame of 1 day. Click use midnight opening and then only have this one clicked and then this one clicked, and then show the range in price, and then bottom left, that's this thing, else it will be on your chart and super big and annoying. And then turn the labels and the text off on the opacity. But so now you got that one. Now the second one is going to be ICT IPTA boxes by Bold Trading AM. Now, I really suggest you use these indicators, especially this last one. This last one is super important. So now we're going to pull the settings on it. And then we're just going to have show London, show New York, show Asia range. You're going to change the London to 4 a.m., but it's actually going to show up as 5 a.m. on your chart. For some reason, there's a discrepancy, an hour between what shows up on the chart and what's here. So London will be 5 a.m., but it will show up as 4. So change it to 4 and then 8:30, and then that will be 5 to 9:30. In New York is going to be 8:30 to 15:45, but it's actually going to be 9:30 to the market close. And then Asia range is just going to be the overnight session, 1600 to 4 p.m. And as you see on my chart here, it shows up as 6 p.m. until 5 a.m., 5 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. And then New York is going to be 9:30 until 14:45. Okay, so hope you guys did that. It's really important you do. Now, step 1 is find the midnight opening, which, because we have this cool indicator, it's already plotted on our chart. Rule 1, this setup must be taking place at 8:30 to 8:45 a.m. That's why this setup had such a high win rate for me and allowed me to be really confident in it and size up and like load the boat and get paid. So let's go ahead and go to 8:30 here. Hopefully you're doing this along with me, and will help you a lot. Okay, step 2 is going to be wait for displacement towards the midnight opening price. And then rule 2 is going to be must see displacement towards midnight opening price between 8:30 and 8:45. This is the most important rule. Like I explained, the whole reason it works so well is because we're waiting to see if the algorithm, when it turns on at 8:30, is going to push price towards or away from the midnight opening price. So what is displacement? Imbalances, inefficiencies, unusual aggressive price action. So boom, that's pretty aggressive, right? So it's right at 8:33. Let's wait one more second here. Boom, so that's displacement. It's creating a fair value gap here. Step 3 and rule 3. On the first pullback, enter short. That's step 3, right? But what is the rule? Drop down to a lower time frame, and on the first pullback, enter short. So for me, a lower time frame is going to be the 1 minute with ES. Boom. So there we are on the 1 minute. There's your pullback. It doesn't have to be a big pullback. It just needs to be price needs to stop moving for a second. So we're going to enter short there. I messed up, guys. So before that, before any like you enter, you need to do a little investigation here. Let's go ahead and go back to the 3 minute. So this setup works really, really well if there is relatively equal lows or an inefficiency below. So this is going to be like an enhancer. It's going to greatly enhance the odds of success here. So here is a inefficiency. You know, if you don't know what that is, I'll make a video kind of explaining that, but it's just a really aggressive price action. It's displacement. It's void of one side of the market. So from here to here, there is no selling that's taking place. And then you have relatively equal lows. I wouldn't really call them equal, but they're pretty close. Boom. All right, so now, yeah, it's 4 points. It's a little bit more than I would like to risk personally with the 50k count, but it'll work as long as we can get 8 points. So you're gonna want to look, see here, and how many points you're getting. We're risking 4 to make 10 points, so that isn't bad. All right, and then step 5 is just gonna be let it play out. Trust it. If you see this, this is the the signal from the algorithm that price is going to go down here. So me personally, I would take one off before the New York opening, because a lot of times they are going to push it back up and try to fill this and then drop it down. So you get kind of a Judas swing at the midnight or the New York opening as well. So I would take one of two off, half of my position off, so buy one back there. And that way, if it does come back up to here, you can re-add and double dip kind of. All right, let's go forward. So there it was. So that's why I like to exit. It happened so fast, but if I was watching this live and I had time to think about this, I would have entered short right there and added back, and then I would be doubling up here. Okay, boom, there it is. You're not waiting for it to come here. The setup is just to the midnight opening, so buy one back. Boom. All right, so that is it. So I have a live trade I recorded. We'll look at that together, break down what I was thinking and seeing at the time. I didn't have any commentary when it was happening. I just recorded it, so I'll do the voiceover for that. So you see here that price is manipulated below the midnight opening. Smart money then accumulates a position. Watch.
Okay, let's go.
And then price is bullish on the daily chart, so it's going to go up, and then they distribute in the end of the day. Okay, and then before we go on to the live trade I took, check out my website, guys. It's the best discounts for traders, you, buy trader, me, that you guys are going to find. I do a lot of research into this shit. I make sure that it's the best discounts that there are. Blue Knox, 90% off. 25k, 100k, 50k accounts, option 1 and 2. And then there's a 90% off of all option 1 accounts. Apex Trader Funding, 90% off of all accounts and half off resets. Take Profit Trader, 50% off. Once you pass, you get a free account. So definitely check those out, guys. Now let's get back into the live trade I took. Okay, so it starts off with me. I enter 3 short at the displacement after it happens. Put my stop above where we talked about in the video. Now I'm looking for price to hit the midnight opening. Come back down, this up a little bit here. The equal lows there. It almost gets the equal lows. It doesn't quite run them though, as you'll see. So, all right, I sped it up a little bit. So I'm in 3 short. It's just after 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. Price is displacing downward. And then I think I take some off at the midnight opening. Yeah, so there it hit the midnight opening. I took one off. And now I'm thinking that price is going to keep going down, which it does. It does eventually go down here. I wish I would have just left the damn screen alone, moving around so much. All right, so then I take some more off. Now I'm just short 1, and price displaces downward. And then I cut the trade because I don't want to be a greedy asshole, you know. It's well over $1,000 trade there. And I'm pointing, I don't know what I'm pointing at there, but it's filled in all the inefficiency in price. It's hit about 50% off that little order block there. And then we get one more little push back down here, I think. I add back on. I shouldn't have done that. And then it moves down. I take one of the 3 I added on. So then right about here, I cut it before it pushes back up there. All right, and that is a wrap, guys. So if you like this video, you want to learn more about how I trade, check out the playlist in the right hand corner. Thanks for watching.